you send out the tweet? Yo, send out another tweet, Mustard. Send out one for... Then you install one thing. One thing at a time, my man. Okay, do we have a lobby set up and everything? That's your job, Skybeam. Also, do you want to play that player? No, I want to do it. Like play by play, and then color and stuff analyze and which one do you want? Oh wait, I need to increase my thing.
Here in the
Welcome back to the Revert Role Lock Rumble. I'm here with Rafa today, and we're going to be casting the first game. And it is McDonald's Small Fries versus Epic Penguins of Madagascar. These teams are pretty good. Epic Penguins of Madagascar, actually, yesterday, they won both of their games, which confirmed them a spot in the bracket.
They destroyed my team.
Yeah. Sag. And they have some pretty good people. McDonald's Small Fries, I think, have yet to win a match.
Yes, they won one map against DayDream 2, but in the last map, they just got rolled in.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be the true test of skill for McDonald's Small Fries to see if they can win a game today.
I have pretty high hope for Protein today, since yesterday he played so well that everyone should be watching out for him because he's a dangerous player.
Yeah. Still waiting for everybody to get in the lobby, but I think some real big people to watch out for on McDonald's Small Fries is Flaws, because he's
Yeah, he's pretty good.
yeah.
Pretty good DPS.
And also your fellow Brazilian, Tomas.
Nah, he sucks. Kick W.
Okay. So true.
It depends on the day. Maybe he's in a good day and he'll play good, but depends.
Yeah. Yeah. So, also another player to watch out for on Epic Penguins in Madagascar is Joshin. He pulled out the Bastion yesterday, and let's see if he does it again.
Imagine.
I feel like we'll see some Bastion.
And he just got a lot of kills with the Bastion.
Yeah, it was on Rialto, so like, it's just Josh
and they had the Bastion 1v1, and Joshin just won the 1v1.
Yeah. Joshin is a menace on the Bastion. And we're going into game here. And the first map is Lijiang
Garden.
Yeah.
And I wished we could see some possible boops in here, but I don't think this will happen since both teams are trying to play this tournament for real. They're really trying to win, but imagine having some fun in tournaments, Pepe left.
Fun at tournaments.
Wait, they just switched maps. Now they're not playing Lijiang, they're playing Nepal.
False alarm. Not Lijiang, we're playing Nepal.
Yeah. Team sucks. They lied to us.
Yeah, God.
Lying is not good.
Skybeam is so bad at lobby admin.
Yeah. We deserve better admins.
Yeah. Okay.
So in 5 seconds we'll see their comps. Yeah. Probably McDonald's will run the rush as they ran yesterday.
Yeah.
And they're playing something completely different from rush. I'm kind of surprised. Tomas on the Genji, Flaws on the Tracer, Architect on the Zen, Strut on Diva, Titan, Monkey, and Jag on the Lucio. They're playing Dive.
Yeah.
And Epic Penguins have Protein on the Sim, Jachin on the Fora, Chasey on the Sombra, Illuminus on the Ana, Mac Tackle, the Wrecking Ball, and Turtle Shell on the Mercy.
Wait, McDonald's Small Fries is playing. They're playing, and we have a pause.
They're playing goats, but without bread.
Yeah, they're playing Tracer goats.
Yeah, that. I don't think that's a.
I disagree with that. I think Epic Penguins of Madagascar, they're rolling out on this triple DPS, and I think it'll just really show, like, I think they will really be able to edge it out because of the low amount of healing with McDonald's Small Fries. Oh, and Flower
Yeah,
switches to
I
the
think
Baptiste.
Storm. They're playing
They're playing boats.
Ghost here. And I think the Sombra hack in the Rhine might get very directly because Aura just gets the damage above, ball just rolls in.
Yeah, and Chissy gets the pick on Arc. Mac.
It seems like the first fight, the winner is McDonald. McDonald are forced to go back.
I think it just shows like the mechanical skill of Epic Penguins. They can just duel them out on this triple VPS comp.
Yeah, they can try different things.
Oh, and Arc.
They'll just... Oh, both supports are behind their team. They abandoned the supports.
Yeah.
They lost 10 and back. That's serious decision. Oh, the guy got the boot on Chasey. Go kill. Rattle's coming for the Mora kill, but he's not going to get it this time.
Yeah, I think the real problem with McDonald's small fries is that they're just playing literally everybody's on their awful, except for like Tomas. I mean, most of them are on their oh, and Josh and with the 2K barrage.
Yeah, Josh
He's-
just
There's just no one to contest him
Zane
on
is
this far.
has the pulse and just going for the little flank here.
There's
They
no one.
might want to switch maybe Tracer for a McCree.
Yeah.
Rotates
See with
all the way
Protein.
to their back line.
Yeah, he's on the flank with the post ball.
spots him. Protein kills the pulse and doesn't kill anyone. But he forced beat. That's okay.
He also
Now
gets
he's
nanoed
trying
by
to fight.
Luminous. Protein's
Forced to go back.
just a menace in the back line.
Huge MP coming from Chasey. And the back tackle just mining the point. There's not that much you can do.
There's just nothing that they can. There's nothing that McDonald's small fries can do against the Penguins. It's just
They could switch comps, but they're not doing it.
they have 10%. They have to touch. Like there's nothing that they can do, and they're just getting staggered. Like McDonald's small fries, they're just not playing very well.
They should have switched comps since they saw Farah.
They should have.
Thomas
They
got
should have.
Protein, but this might not be enough to win.
It's only the two tanks on point.
That is in the void.
And
The
it's
barrage
just-
coming in.
It's
Yeah.
round one.
Round one, a disastrous loss for McDonald's.
Yeah, it's just nothing that they can do against this Farah comp first with the Goats comp and now with the
Yeah,
this-
they're picking bad comps against their enemy. They're not playing around their strengths and not playing around the enemy's weakness. But now we can see Floss actually getting a McCree to kill the Farah. Let's see if that's enough to kill Joshin and Turtle Shell.
yeah. It's just
Penguins of Madagascar didn't switch any heroes. They're keeping the same thing as before.
Joshin does swap to the Genji though. I think it's a weird swap, seeing that this map is really just is a Farah map.
Yeah. They might have been expecting a Farah of McDonald's and just trying to surprise them, but
Yeah. Both teams are
or
going
they
high.
want to try the nano blade, but it's risky. High risk, high reward. Easy getting the heck from us. The huge anti coming in. They're
Oh
forced
my
back. Tomas uses take a briefer while he's anti. He doesn't seem like a good position to be in. The Discord coming in with damage, but they have window, so this might turn around the table by their side. They kept point. McDonald's kept point. So they're under pressure, a lot of pressure.
It was a really smart move from McDonald's to go directly to
the anti. Oh my god,
the 6-man.
this combo is just.
They're just
There's nothing you can do against this combo from Chasey and Eliminus, they just
McDonald's small
destroyed their
fries just
Achilles
fall
heel.
over.
Now Joshin is pretty close to have the blade, and he's going to nano blade with Luminous or not, or is he going to go for a solo?
Protein looks like he's going for the flank pulse bomb. See if he can get any picks.
Yeah, he can get a huge Veiler. He can just kill the Zen. McDonald's probably use their beat, use their window, but
oh, the nano
Josh
blade.
just gets the huge blade, and Mac Tackle just helps him and finishes everything. Yeah, they invested both support slots, and it didn't change anything. They just got rolled again.
Yeah, it's just.
They're going for the high ground one more time. McDonald's is not giving up on it yet.
McDonald's has like only one ult, and it's high noon. Whereas Penguins and Madagascar have like these.
Turtle Shell of high noon. Floss got two. Floss is popping off. They're going for point. But Protein is contesting it. Not going to let that point this easily. McTackle kills Floss with the mines. McDonald's used their immortality field. Thomas used to take a briefer, and he's going to kill. He didn't kill Protein. They got Titans back.
And the huge EMP just to finish them off.
Yeah, there's not that much.
And they didn't lose the point until basically the end of that fight, so they were getting percentages that entire time. Just huge.
Yeah.
Because there's only like maximum 2 fights that they basically. It's just.
Well, I think Epic Penguins is just in a completely other level from the other teams in this tournament.
Yeah, it's just. They're just rolling them.
I don't think there's a single VP player in their team.
There's Turtle Shell.
Yeah, which is good.
And now they're just winning, and it's just, and they thought, and they waited so long that it's just final fight, and Epic Penguins and Madagascar take the first map. Just.
Pretty tough matchup. McDonald's is not the best team in tournament. They're not the second best, and they're having to play against Epic Penguins of Madagascar. That is just a complete awesome team. All you wanted in one team.
Oh, and here's this amazing blade from Joshin, cutting through the sound barrier.
Who needs sound barrier? It doesn't change it anything. It didn't change it. My English bad, sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, so map 2 is it's McDonald's pick. What they're probably going to pick.
They have to pick.
It's a really good rush map.
Yeah, they have to pick some type of rush map. It seems that McDonald's Small Fries is getting a ringer because one of their players left. Arc left. Their captain.
Getting a ringer.
Yeah.
Now the team must be in a really bad situation. They lost their captain.
It seems that they're bringing in Feet Fondler 7.
I don't really know much about him.
It's Paracelsus.
Oh, yeah. He sucks predictably.
I believe he just hit Masters earlier this morning. So.
That's buggers. I'm on my grind to master F Diamond. So let's see what they're going to do with this new player coming in.
Yeah.
There's not that much coordination between the team. They just got a ringer. It seems like a bad situation to be in.
Yeah. I think they're gonna try and play a very rush heavy with Feet Fondler and
Yeah, probably Thomas on main tank again.
Yeah, it's just they're picking Dorado, which is a very strange map, seeing that they're trying to play a lot of rush, where Dorado is a very
like
dive heavy.
bubble.
Yeah. I wonder how the double bubble will really
Yes, but
compare to Penguins the Penguins' comp.
they're letting the Penguins PS just really go free around the map. They're not punishing ball. They're not punishing Tracer. They're just trying to stick in one big group and letting other team get a lot of ball charge.
Yeah, it's just Josh and on the far end the Genji were just running wild, and it was just,
Yeah,
they couldn't contest him.
they're just letting Penguins do whatever they want. They're not trying to take the pace of the match.
Yeah, it's
They
just
actually could take the pace of the map. It might be a little bit different, but we can see pretty good players coming from Penguin side, pretty mechanical skilled.
it's just I feel like McDonald's is
We
just
should ban
being
them.
McDonald's is just being outclassed in literally every way. And
Yeah,
there's
yesterday
nothing
I
that
played it with Penguins, and holy shit, half of my team was just yelling at someone because he was letting their TPS go free. We didn't have a McCree or Briggs, so we just let him pass by us.
yeah, it's just they're just very mechanically skilled players, and there's not very much you can do against them.
What you could do is get a really pokey comp, like you could try first and playing Rush and get some pokey comp. Maybe switching up comps consistently might work, but you don't get ult.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any weak point in Penguins. Someone please defeat him. No one can. So they're going in Dorado, and let's see what both teams have ready for this map. Since it's a McDonald's pick, I expect some good gameplay coming from them, and the team names are switched in the
Solomon.
Solomon. Yeah, we are having some technical problems.
Not technical. Okay. I think.
Yeah. What is McDonald's going to do to win this match?
They may try
Is
and
there
play some
anything
heavy like anti-dive stuff.
No, they're playing double bubble. Double bubble with Farah and Hanzo.
And a ball. They're playing.
And one
They're playing
they're
triple
playing a
tank.
weird comp. No, double tank. They're playing 2-2-2.
Weirdos.
Cringe. Role Lock tournament,
Cringe.
they're playing 2-2-2.
Yeah, and then from the side of Epic Penguins,
Madagascar.
they're really
They only have a
they're-
Reinhardt.
yeah. Josh is
Reinhardt, Mei, Lucio, Ana, the Genji, and the Soldier.
Josh
We can
is
see the
back on
Soldier
the
has the
Genji.
spot. Pluto, do you know how to get their spot where Soldier is? I don't know, man.
Nah.
How to get up there?
Flaw. This is what I was talking about in the post-match. Flaw, pre-match. Post?
Yeah, Floss can just pop off, kill everyone.
You all
That's
saw
just
nothing. I had that
living.
up the entire time. And Protein is just in the. Protein is holding his ground.
And they finally killed Protein. But Lucio was also there to help Protein, but he instantly died.
They both staggered out so much. And now it's a question of will we be able to get a second fight before the doors? Oh, and Joshin's back on the far right. This is
Dangerous.
as long as he doesn't. As long
Ooh,
as he
Thomas
doesn't-
just got Farah dipped.
God, Joshin is so good. Yeah, he's just shutting.
But
he's
Titan
just-
gets to kill him.
yeah.
The man, Naktago just got 2 as well. insane Lucio gameplay.
They're all just popping off.
It's 3. Man, this shouldn't be a loss for McDonald's. They had ult advantage, they had positioning, but they didn't win it. Protein getting the kill on Floss. Joshin coming in getting the kill on Straddle.
It's
And potentially killing
they're just
Feet.
feasting on them.
Spawn camping this moment.
Yeah. There's just nothing McDonald's can do.
They're just getting comped. And Floss just get out of spawn by himself. Not a good decision. They forced on a nade. So now we can see the 4-1v1. Tomas versus Josh.
Tomas loses these.
Yeah. Apparently, no, Floss win this.
Not respecting the Pharah 1v1.
Sucked at the left.
Titan gets very low.
Oh my god, ball killing the Pharah. That's
The
unlucky.
anti-air ball. And now Protein is just on this high ground. He's just pressuring everybody down. And
Just
nothing.
now Monkey goes for the
And now he's just in the back lines.
Protein is just running. Run away, Protein. Josh gets killed. They can push in. Protein gets killed, they have to push in.
If McDonald, and Joshin gets
Joshin.
res, there's a very high
my
chance that
God.
McDonald, and Joshin gets the barrage off.
That's my kid.
Oh my god. Joshin
Oh
just
my- Joshin
feasting
got-
on them.
Man. Okay, simple recipe to win. Get Josh an internet break. Oh my god, they're just playing like it's a quick match. They don't care about dying, they just wanna try new stuff. I
And
don't
now,
know, man.
and now
It's
McDonald's
like a
has to
freaking
touch. They have like 10 seconds left.
And they're just getting
And Protein,
held in
and
bond.
Protein kills too. There's just nothing that they can do to combat this DPS duo of Protein and Protein and Joshin. It's just,
Yeah, it seems like a pretty unfair match, to be honest. One-sided.
yeah.
Okay, will Epic Penguins win this attack? Okay, guys, who think McDonald's will win? Die. Who think Epic Penguins will win? Breathe. There is nothing you can do, man. Epic Penguins of Madagascar is just out of this world. Epic
Yeah,
Penguins
it's just-
in contenders win.
Just unfair.
What do you do?
I think one of the main things that oh my god, they're pulling out the Bastion. McDonald's
Oh my
small
God, they're going
fries.
on the Widowmaker. They're just having some fun now.
I think what McDonald's small fries need to do, they need to keep flaws on this Hanzo. As you can see, he's playing it. Oh, there's no more
Yeah,
Bastion.
Hanzo's-
That was a fake out.
They trolled us. They trolled the casting.
We got
Ben
trolled.
Joshin. Ben Joshin.
If Epic Penguins and Madagascar win this game, they will lock the first seed in the round robin. And
Yeah,
then it's
there's
just
no if. They're probably going to win.
I'm surprised the McDonald's
Okay.
small fries didn't go with a mercy to just pocket flaws and just hope they win.
Okay, they're just trying to push payload as quickly as possible. Just protecting the payload, but they're getting so much damage on that high ground. He missed the immortality.
I would also like to mention how Epic Penguins and Madagascar are playing 5 supports and one tank. And their
Oh my
support
god, I said this yesterday. the Reinhardt just having some fun.
I also find it funny how like they have 2 support players in. I mean, they have 3 technically, but the one that's on, and they have 2 tank players, and one of the support players is on the Reinhardt.
Yeah, why not? He needs some experience.
And that
The B-League player on the Rhine and the entire team on the support.
Flaws gets
And
protein
there's Jill
again.
winning.
And Turtle Shell's feasting on this Reinhardt.
McDonald just killing 2 in this last round, and there's nothing you can do,
And
man.
that's, yeah. And Epic
that's our
Penguins and
first match.
Madagascar win. Win the first match of the day, and secure the first seed in the round robin.
What do you do against this guy? They're just...
You just have to shut down the DPS. That's like the main way.
yeah, but if you try to do it, the team comes for the save.
Yeah, it's just... It's
just
not...
a good team in general.
Yeah.
Not balanced at all.
So, I think we're gonna get some interviews. We're running on time. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can do interviews.
Who are we getting here?
Um,
Okay, let's get Turtle Shell and Joshin. Joshin played so well today.
We are 30 minutes ahead of schedule, so
Imagine
Yeah.
that.
that's why we're doing...
What are you playing?
Bring them in.
1 second. Okay.
Ludo having some house problems.
Now everyone can join.
Why? That.
Yeah, it's just... Someone join their VCs and tell them to join the waiting room. Actually, I'll just drag them in. Who we getting in? Flaws?
I told him. You don't need
Oh,
to. Don't track him.
okay.
Just told him you do.
I don't know if yeah, okay. I think we're gonna get a Luminous. Okay.
You meleeed me?
Can someone...
Yeah, tell them they're not getting in. They hate us.
Okay, we're gonna get a Luminous, Mac Tackle, and Turtle Shell. Welcome!
Turtle Shell, the best Rhine player.
Yeah.
And Joshua and Protein. Just get the whole team in here.
Everyone is here.
How do you
Lots
guys
of
feel?
very good players. We feel
This is really hard to win. We worked really hard for this. We grinded, we bonded with
How
you.
do you guys feel, man? You're
I mean, it's all our practice coming together finally. We've been scrimming 6 to 8 and then 8 to 10 scrim blocks for about 2 weeks straight. Feels really good to see the results on the screen.
Yeah.
3 wins, 0 losses is just an incredible record.
Did
It's
you
not
guys...
crazy.
Yeah.
And today's player who popped off with no doubts is Joshin. Man,
Yeah.
that far was so dangerous. The Genji, what can you say? Joshin did.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a given. You know?
Yeah.
Man, if
That's
you
always
try
what
to
happens.
kill- If you try to kill their DPS, the tanks came in, saved them. There's nothing you can do, man. Just a good team.
Yeah, we should rename to just waiting for Joshin to carry because that's all we do. We just like play around, like we dance in the spawn until Joshin kills everybody, and then we cap the point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you don't need to do anything more than this.
With this
Nah,
win,
just-
you... Oh. I'll let you guys talk.
Oh, I don't have anything to say. You're okay, Pluto.
Oh. With this win, you guys secured the first place spot in the round robin. So you guys are guaranteed to be in the bracket.
Yeah, we're very nervous for the rest of this gate tournament. We're not sure what challenges might face us now, so
Except
Yeah.
for Aussie's team. And we're not worried about Aussie's team.
No need to be nervous, guys, because they're playing.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys play another match today?
No.
I should know this. You don't. Okay. So prepare for tomorrow, and I'll see you. We'll see you guys next time. Get out.
Yay.
Get out.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Yo.
Bye,
Jo-
Pertain. Bye, Josh. And
Okay.
say hello to everyone.
So we're gonna have the next match after a little break. It'll be a bit longer because we're ahead of schedule. But see ya.
Watermelon.
We keep on walking through fire, but we always get what's required. So many things we desire, but I only bring you a lighter, so we can add fuel to the flames. Keep on playing games. Oh, adding more fuel to the flames. I know I'm to blame. Yeah, so I don't wanna love you, I don't wanna hurt you anymore. Oh, I don't wanna hold you, I don't wanna hurt you anymore. So I think you should walk out the door, out the door. I don't wanna hurt you anymore, anymore. I don't wanna hurt you anymore. I'm just trying to give you something, but you're better off with nothing from me. And I think that you got the warning, but stay out with me in the morning. Oh yeah, adding more fuel to the flames. I know I'm to blame. Yeah, so I don't wanna love you, I don't wanna hurt you anymore. I don't wanna hold you, I don't wanna hurt you anymore. So I think you should walk out the door.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Revert Role Lock Rumble. I'm Illuminous. Casting today with Zool. Zool. Yeah.
This one is going to be a very interesting one. We've seen McDonald's modifiers just play earlier today and yesterday. Taking a map off of DayDream 2. Forcing the goats, though, which is really weird. But today, with the actual DPS player flaws, might be a different story here.
They played goats yesterday with like missing a couple players. Kind of cringe, but they did take a map. And they're playing against Cat Girl Crew, if I'm correct.
Kitten Girl Club.
Yes, Kitten Girl Club. My bad. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a very good match right now. It is an elimination match. So whoever does lose is out. Both of these teams are currently winless, and whoever loses here won't make it to the game tomorrow.
You're gonna have to be.
Huh?
As this one is, there's gonna be a bit of pressure on the players here. You don't really have room for mistakes here. You just lose and you're done. There is really no coming back from it, unless you just pull the classic. You lose one map and then you just completely steamroll the next two. Right? It's just these comps that some of these teams might run here might not allow that. This is a very, very interesting coming up from both teams. It might be a troll, but it is very interesting.
Like, what are the interesting comps you could say from both teams? Kid and Girl Club is opting for a 4 tank to support a brawl.
Rafa Rhine. This is going to be inspirational.
McDonald's is choosing to go for the classic 3 DPS dive.
Especially with the Sombra here, they can put a lot of pressure onto the tanks. as flawed while Arc is shown really early on by Obi-Wan. Dude, this just has to be a regroup. You kind of need the Sombra to engage.
Oh,
Stunning
Bunny.
drops.
Bunny
It
gets
still
stunned by
finds
Sombra.
the Zen, and there's a Ryan and enemy spawn.
This is looking like a really rough first fight for McDonald's. Obi
It is
is a playmaker with the Roadhog, able to find these like picks with the hook, and just opens up
But
the
Divas hack,
fight
bro.
for his team.
This is a very scrappy from both sides here.
Obi finds
Obi finds the
Biden.
Mercy. Rafa finds Tomas on the Echo. Ryan is low. This is very winnable for McDonald's small fries. But Obi-Wan finds another. It's just I don't think McDonald's small fries can really save this here, but they do commit the mines. As Flaws is trying to stagger this out. And the hog is used by Obi-Wan. It's over. They have to regroup here if they want to engage. They have EMP here.
Obi is making a lot of space for his team, getting these picks, swooping the wrecking ball away with his ultimate. It's kind of rough for McDonald's. Another pick for Obi. This guy.
You have to regroup on that. It's your main source of damage as of right now. Until you get your Zarya full charge, you can't really full engage onto the comp.
Hitting Girl Club is taking space now that they're up people, and McDonald's is re-engaging, but they're down.
But they used the lamp really early on. This could really set up the EMP here.
Thomas dupes.
It is an EMP, but Catmom has the beat up and not even gonna use it. That is a huge EMP here.
Hitting Girl Club is just going to get wiped.
The beat is used and they're gonna get cleaned up. But Obi-Wan does find Arc though. Yes, clean up.
Yeah, that was a really good EMP. Catches all of the tanks. Catmom is a little bit late on the beat to save the Ryan and the Zarya, but McDonald's just using their ultimates to clean out the fight.
But we will see the switch from the Hog to a Kree here. It could put a lot more pressure on to the Echo. That pretty much has free range. But the Graven Shatter is out. Finds 2. The Trends comes really late into that. And it's just a cleanup for Ken Girl Club.
Their Zarya and their Shatter combo, and they have support ults. The Stratocaster uses Trank in that fight, but I don't know if he got like split or they just burnt through the trance.
I do think he had the trance. He just couldn't get there. Don't think it was worth to try to run up to your tanks at that point.
This next fight, Bunny's
The
gonna
Shatter
have the
is
window.
blocked. The window could force back them a lot. Yes, and as it finds flaws here, the grab is getting by Sadby is just going to be clean up at this point. The Diva's not back anymore.
McDonald's small fry is losing. It seems like they're about to lose this fight. They don't have. They're getting picked off. They don't have much ults to recontest to come back into this fight. While Kitten Girl Club has the beat from Catmom. They're building to the next Shatter, and they just have.
They're sagging themselves on the point.
They're
It's
just
just
helped
clean up
the
at
on
this
point.
point. You can't regroup to take this fight. It's over.
Yep. First control point taken by Kitten Girl Club, matching McDonald's small fry in their signature rush, Goats Rush. This is really big from them. As we do swap it over to Busan downtown, I'm looking to see what comps these teams are choosing to switch to, if they do switch at all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure both teams are going to stick to what they were just running here. It is probably both of their most comfort picks here, but Obi-Wan does go to Echo, but then switches back to them pretty instantly.
It does look like the McDonald's small fry are opting for something a little different with the monkey. Monkey Zarya Diva.
This could be good here, but I just overall Commons is getting completely melted at. They force out lamp already. Rafa is really low. He charges in to the high ground. He could easily get picked off here. He's dropping really low, but the bubble is out to save him. The lamp is out really early by Gag.
McDonald's is just taking point right now. They have all the positioning that they need for Thomas to just cleave onto this Kitten Girl Club.
But Obi-Wan does find somebody that gets instantly traded out. This is just McDonald's modifies point right here.
Yeah.
The old economy is looking very even for the most part around here, so this could go either ways here. But Gag finds Bunny really early on. That's the lamp, and that's your main source of healing in this comp here. You have to back up. You can't do anything.
Kitten Girl Club is in a rough spot here, having to walk right into the choke of McDonald's small fry. We're just controlling this with their monkey on top and their other tank, and the McCree just spamming into them. They're gonna need like a ult, like the window or the grab to open up this choke.
But they do have the grab here. I'm just gonna have to see what they do with it. The grab does hit 2 though. This could be big, but I think both teams are grabbed. No, dude, they were just really close together.
The beat, the shatter, the lamp, bomb.
This is just gonna be cleanup for McDonald's small fries.
Stratocaster with the faster beat than Catmom kind of just saves his team there. Letting them beat through the grab, lets them sustain all through the shatter, the grab, whatever else Kitten Girl Club threw at McDonald's. It just was not enough to just like burn through that beat.
But we will see the source of the hog here. It might help out with the monkey a lot here, but you do have a Diva and a Zarya for McDonald's small fries, so it might not do anything. So someone jumps into the backline, but the window's out. They find lamp here.
Then
they are grabbed. This is huge.
They grabbed through the window. Bombs coming out from Sat B.
Sat B finds
nobody.
And then I think this is gonna be another cleanup for McDonald's small fries. Unless Obi-Wan can do some heroics.
Currently he's on the retreat. Seal CEO goes down.
No one's
they
able
can't
to touch.
They can't touch.
This could go anyone. This can go to anyone here. It was not so close as the beginning, first point, and on the funny drum map, it was very scrappy, but then the McDonald's Smart Fries picked it up a bit here. They played more as a team, and they just started to clean up a bit more.
Yeah. It did seem on the first map that they were kind of off-rolling a little bit. They had like Stratocaster on Diva when he's kind of known for his Lucio, and like that kind of stuff, right? But now that they're kind of main rolling, they're sticking to a comp, which it's kind of working out for them. Kitten Girl Club does choose to go back to this 4-tank composition. We need to see if Obi can make any picks to make this Roadhog pick worth it at all. If not, it's going to be really hard for Kitten Girl Club to do anything.
Yes, we're going to see both teams in the mirror for the most part, but we will be seeing a hog as Thomas has a shatter already. And it finds 4. This is huge for them. I mean, there's going to be cleanup. Thomas with the that shatter just wins them the point here. Yeah, if you look at the, but they're fighting again. They went really quick here, but they don't even have the full team. Thomas goes in deep. The lamp, the window finds 2. Just huge. Rafa has shatter here. He might have to use it, but he gets stunned. Lamp is out from Bunny. As you can see them rotate the point here. It's gonna be cleanup.
Yeah, let's just clean up here. Rafa with that big opening fire strike through the window combo really opened up that fight for Kitten Girl Club. Titan just has to eat those fire strikes every single time. He can't let that happen to his team.
Yeah, but look at that. Look at the old economy. Thomas has shatter back already. He just used it to fight before.
They're gonna have to open it up with a big shatter here or some sort of ultimate.
Seal. The grab is out from flaws here. This kid, yeah, it's just over. They overcommitted with this Diva bomb.
Yeah, they used every single every single ultimate they had. The shatter, the grab, the bomb. They kept the window though, which is really good from Arc.
The rapid shatter there. They're staggering. They're staggered themselves. The bunny lamp is out. They're just gonna have to regroup here. You can't really push this comp without a rhyme.
They engage the window when they're already up. Like everybody, they were already on the retreat. It's kind of rough for them.
A bit over commitment, but it did force them back a bit more, as they do rotate to the other side of this high ground. Bunny found it really early on, and with the beat out,
That's really big from Titan. Catching the solo support in their team comp, the main healer.
we're gonna have to fight point.
McDonald's is just taking point here. They're just holding their ground. Gag with the high noon from high ground. They're close to this grab, which they might be able to just use to just clean up this fight.
Kangaroo
Make
Club
it.
is really split here, but as well, Tomatis is going to their spawn.
Bunny has window, which could be the last chance Kitten Girl Club has to make anything work on this map.
Tomas is charging underneath, but I feel like they're gonna be able to touch it. They do have the Tracer and Echo, but the Echo spawned really early, and I don't know where the Tracer went.
Titan gets demeched and bombs. They get grabbed off point.
Too. They get grabbed on high ground. I don't think anyone can touch. They got booped off. Zebby finding the touch so Tamao can touch it and just no one else.
Obi's last
Let's
to
do-
touch, and that's it.
That's round one.
McDonald's small fries is just taking the point. They just took the map.
This is very winnable for a Canyon Girl Club. They just clean it up a bit more. Because McDonald's Smart Fry is overcommitting after these fights.
A lot of the thing I saw here was just, I think McDonald's small fries were just faster to get their ultimates than Kitten Girl Club was. Even though they did throw out all their ultimates multiple times, usually wasting all of them, they did build their ultimates faster. So that is something that you have to do. Like you have to look out for. That
Yeah, and it did seem that when King Girl Club did get those, they just didn't know how to react to those being used by McDonald's Small Fries.
it really did just look like they were outpacing them with their setup on their ultimates and the way they wanted to like hold the map. It was really good from McDonald's small fry.
The people on King Girl Club, I don't think any of them are really known for the Rhine here, so they might want to not really force goats or the 4 tanks and run something more dive DPS heavy, because they have more DPS, some would say, players than actually the main tank here.
I think that's true. Like Obi is known for his DPS, and Sappy is known for his like off tank and stuff. I think if we look to see more like the Echo ball comp that they kind of opened up with, if they can make that work. Or actually, they didn't even open up with that. I'm trolling. I think if they do look to try making those type of comps work, I think they'll have a lot more success to this McDonald's small fry team.
Yeah. The only really DPS player McDonald's Smart Fries has is flaws, and I haven't really seen him play anything else besides Hanzo. And that's what he's just known for. It's going to be very interesting of what happens here, as we will go to Dorado for the next map.
Ken and Girl Club choosing Dorado. Looks like they are on the attack first. So it'll be really interesting to see if they open up with any like ball monkey dive comps to start with, or if they want to choose like a Ryan Rush comp. Or even a like a Rissa Bastion strat maybe. Those are known to be pulled out on Dorado. Especially when you're like on the back foot in the series, you can pull out a Bastion, throw off your enemy for a little bit, and get some free like point pressure with the Bastion.
I mean, yeah, but it's also Dorado. We might see a little more of a monkey dive comp, or even a ball dive comp, because Rhine isn't really played that well here. Especially if some team pulls out the Bastion, you're just gonna get farmed. It's not really much you can do as a Rhine against a Bastion on the high ground right away.
Yeah. We did see McDonald's Small Fry play against Epic Penguins last series, and they did go to the Dorado. And they did choose to play more of like the double bubble Pharah type of comps. So I'm interested to see if they, even though they did lose that map, I want to see if they stick to it and like have any like improvement from their previous series.
They might run it again, as it seems to be a more of a comfort pick to run it against a higher seeded team. But as well as we haven't really seen Kitten Girl Club play this map at all, as we
Yeah.
have McDonald's Smart Fries earlier today.
Okay. We are about to go in. The teams are currently selecting heroes. But
Kitten Girl Club has to pick it up here. They don't really have room for mistakes, as this, if they lose this map, they're done for. They don't go on to the games tomorrow.
yeah,
But we will be seeing
a Bastion mirror.
No, it's
Oh.
switched immediately. We'll be seeing
Well-
more of the dive comp here, but with Kree.
Yes. So they're running a double bubble on a brig with the diva, which helps like for spam and stuff, and Kree kind of helps shut down any dive potential that Kitten Girl Club would want to try and do. But it seems that they're just choosing to go for this Bastion, like Bastion on the point type of play style, which I think can like catch McDonald's Small Fry off guard and open up this first like fight, open up this first point.
Yeah, but we will be seeing the 3 shields here, and McDonald's Smart Fry is going to have to play Shoot Shield Simulator, because Thomas is really ain't going to get that much value out of the Bastion. He's just going to get farmed, as he does have to read Streaker. He uses both cooldowns.
Titan gets DMAC.
Tying gets DMAC really early is not looking in favor from McDonald's Smart Fry to the side.
Almost gets burned.
Well,
Titan
Jack
goes
is find the
down.
mercy, but then that B is just gonna do bash and things, and it's fine too. We're gonna have to do on the retreat here. I'm gonna see how McDonald's Smart Fries responds to this. But they do switch to the Rhine.
Sat B is in such a good position to succeed here, catching Titan off. Titan's like the
Boss is
main.
really staggered here, and so is Gaga's gonna get staggered as well. We're all over the place here.
Yeah, Titan's the main person who could really shut down this. Thomas with 2. Wait, they're turning this fight. They want to.
They're turning this fight. Thomas just went in and killed 4 or
They
3,
wanna hold
but then he
first
is
though.
traded out. The Bastion is res here, but he's still kept alive by Bunny. So Titan finds the Bastion. It's just Zarya's back. The wrist is being healed up. You need to shut down Bunny here if you want to have a chance at winning this fight. As long as Dump's really low, Obi-Wan lets the bomb go out. Yeah, Electric, when Cowboys out. Obi-Wan is half. This is very winnable for McDonald's Small Fries. With the high noon out from Gag.
The respawns are coming in though. This is really
Thomas
big for
finds 2 again.
McDonald's.
See, the Shatter is out concealed. Doesn't really hit anyone. And Tomas just cleans up. Honestly, an MTD here.
Yeah, the Reinhardt being able to swing through all of the shields doesn't really care if you have 3 of them. He just swings through it. Titan, he's gonna have to come up big when it comes to eating all the damage that Sappy wants to be doing to his Reinhardt to help his team survive through that. And they just got the better respawns, and they're just able to come back and touch point and take the last fight and stuff.
What was out? And so is the
Kitten
Diva
Girl
Bomb.
Club.
The Diva Bomb finds 2. This massive. You don't have that much damage from the Bastion anymore, but you still have to be careful with the window. As the window is gone, you're gonna have to maybe push this. You're down 2, but the shields are up. for King Go Club. As the grab is out from McDonald's small fries, only really finds two. Strato was found out by the Bastion randomly. Bubble is out. As we will see the tank go from Sad B. As Tomas does find the Ryan, but he does find Titan. As Tomas' shield jumps really low. And the bomb goes out from Obi-Wan. Bastions don't have the free range here. They don't have the shield to put in front. As Tomas does try to hero this. Same with the high noon. Very questionable, but understandable. And it's going to be cleaning up from here. I don't think McDonald's small fries is going to have a good retake.
Yeah. Titan did good getting a 2K with a bomb to open up that fight.
But the Shadow with the Thomas finds 4, but the light saves them all.
What is going on?
This is a very scrappy with ults just coming left and right for reasons that aren't known.
These teams are just recontesting and recontesting. Like,
they do end up finding it after so many ults just poured into it from both sides.
so many ults, so many recontests, so many kills. This is crazy.
It seems that McDonald's Smartphones don't really have an answer for this comp that Kingo Club are running. They will be sticking to the same comp they were just on. As well, you might have to play fast here. You just want to burst down that Bastion. Because Bastion is in a really good spot now, especially with the 3 shields. You want your run to be up in there. They will be dropping down. The grab finds, I believe, 4, but the lamp is out. And Tomas finds 1. Tomas finds the Mercy. The Savvy does trade out Tomas. But
Window
the window
from the high ground.
As well, they're just gonna clean up.
Yeah, these guys on the high ground, the supports, they're just able to pocket Laws and Titan and Gag, who are just contesting point, swinging and killing the.
They will be switching the
Bastion.
But I do believe both supports were on the high ground, just shooting through the window. The heals from that is just massive, keeping everybody alive.
Yeah. Kitten Girl Club now going on the dive, like you said. It's gonna be really rough because, I mean, McDonald's Small Fries has the lamp and like sleep and nade, so it's gonna be hard to dive someone, get them caught out too, since it's on the high ground.
I mean, you can usually most likely dive Zana, because Zana's going to probably be very far back on her own. Because the only person that can really help is the McCree. But the shatter from Tomas is out, finds 3, and 2 of them are cleaned up. Zana dumps 1, Tomas dumps very low, with the lamp committed. Dive here is going to be very difficult with the comp that McDonald's Small Fries are running. You really don't have a comp to really dive into it.
Yeah, they're playing super like defensively, and the tanks are just holding point, and they can't really. They have no like. They can't dive the tanks on point because they're just getting pocketed. They can't dive the sports because they're too far away. They open up with the grab, Nano Ryan, and the choke. Exactly like what Kitten Girl Club does not want to happen to them. You know?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like they know who to dive here. I don't think it's gonna be clean up. Tracer does end up touching though, but the shatter's out and Tomas finds the ball. But it isn't cleaned up on. As the window is out, as Bad and Echo are 1v1ing, and both not winning. As there are trades out from both sides. Tank finds 2. That is a massive. Practically saving the point here if they can find the ball. It is very difficult for people to shoot a ball at this level.
Bunny's the last one on cart for Kitten Girl Club. Stalling for a while, but struggling to kill her.
Seals does end up touching again.
Seals touching. Obi's back, trying to do some damage. We'll find Gag.
Find Gag with the +1 with Seal. Might
res his Bunny.
In the res, this can go anywhere. But Orange does find Obi-Wan. With the res, so much heals are out. Especially with the Cole. And Straddle does find Rafa as he was purple. And we will see the soldier from Sappy.
It's a really big recontest. They get pretty much a full fight on cart first time.
But the high noon finds one and then Fawns just finds two. Then with the grab, it's just cleanup. They can't touch again.
And that's it. They just had McDonald's small fry just had their ult saved up, playing this high ground for like the whole game. Kitten Girl Club not really able to set up any dives onto anybody. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, Kitten Girl Club did commit a lot of ults just to be able to touch. And McDonald's Smart Fries just held on for the most of them and waited. But the dive into their comp isn't really what you would like to run.
Yeah.
But we might see the dive back on defense.
They did look really good on their double shield Bastion, triple shield honestly, but they moved off of that onto the dive now with the Pharah. McDonald's small fry does look like they're playing something similar. So this could just be a DPS diff for whoever has the better DPS can win this map here.
We won't be seeing a Pharah, a Mercy for the Pharah in this comp.
They might not.
Yeah,
not on
we will
Pharah.
the switch.
Okay. On the Hog. The Hog could be really good. Stop the ball from doing much. With the Hog hook, the sleep, the bash, the stun, Rafa's gonna have a really rough time to do anything on this. We'll have to see what him and Rafa can do, and see Seal and Rafa can do to dive hard.
On the Widow, it might be putting a lot of pressure onto the pair. Yeah. Is your main source of didn't yet? Obi-Wan has just picked off.
He just gets headshot.
So is Rafa find it really early on.
I think he got stunned, slept, and bashed, like we said.
That's the life of a main tank player.
Ooh.
Mars does find Seal. Massive pick here.
Flaws has a lot of space right now. He's all the angles he needs. His tanks are pushing in.
Tanks are just pushing them out into his LOS. Just picks them off. But we'll see a Widow out from King Go Club.
Seal takes up the Widow mantle. Off the Tracer.
Both teams are in desperate. King Go Club does need to play this the best that they possibly can. You don't have room for any more mistakes right here.
They gave up point one. Nobody else really contest. But they are getting heavily pressured on point two already.
Getting destroyed here.
He's jumping in.
But Sappy does drop as far as finds him.
It looks like Thomas just went in for the all-in play, feed a little bit to give Flaws like a moment to peek and get a pick, which he did get onto the Kree. Rafa goes down on cart.
I believe that was a triple stun on Rafa.
Seal goes down to Flaws. They're just walking it in. They're just walking in point. Donald's small fries DPS just has all the space.
They need it. I don't think anyone touches. Somebody does touch though, and they just don't.
It's over.
Again. That's it. Okay, Girl Club does not move on.
McDonald's small fries takes the win. I don't think Kitten Grove Club has a path to playoffs, so I think that's it for them.
This was the elimination match. Whoever loses this is done.
Yeah.
But Kitten Girl Club do have one more game.
Really, really good. I think we saw a lot of I think it is what we would call a main tank difference, given that McDonald's small fries had a main tank and Kitten Girl Club did not. And Thomas really did show up on the Reinhardt and the Monkey, giving his team a lot of space and pulling back their point one defense from just disaster. So
yeah, it's really not anyone on King Girl Club is really known for that main tank role, as you really do kind of need one if you're gonna force goats and rush against these comps.
yeah.
As
I don't know.
We will be having an interview with, I believe, the entire team.
The entirety. Let's.
This
okay.
is very, very questionable.
Okay, it looks like both teams are going into the waiting room.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like.
All right, the entire team is joining us here for the interview.
The entire lobby. Let's go.
Yes.
Huge interview.
All right, winners first.
Hello,
I'm gonna.
McDonald small fries. You can go ahead, Zul.
Well, my main question here is for Tomas, as you were just completely destroying them as the funny Rhine hero. And
True.
what are your thoughts going into the playoffs tomorrow?
I don't know. It's gonna be hard. I'm pretty sure we're playing Yor. That's gonna be hard, but I think who can win if they only have 5 players.
It is 5 GM players for the most part.
Sure, we play Goats, we win.
I mean, understandable. And I also have another question for Flaws here, as he had so much space created by his entire team on Dorado, just the funny click heads. What are your thoughts
Yes.
about this matchup that you just played?
Too easy, man. Too easy. Just easy rolls, honestly.
Uh,
I mean,
sure.
Seal switching the Widow is kind of interesting. I don't know why he did that, honestly. Bad decision there.
Switches to Widowmaker because he wanted to Widow 1v1.
And how'd that go for him?
That is understandable. I would ego Flaws too. He is pretty bad. But
Okay.
that's all the questions I really have. You can go on, Illuminous.
Yeah. Yesterday we saw you guys play a lot of. You guys chose to play a lot of goats. Today you guys kind of swapped it up and started looking a little bit better on the dive kind of comps. You guys have any plans to like stick with anything? Like stick with any type of comps going into tomorrow's games, or you guys still like choosing?
Yeah, I don't want to leak too much, but I think we're gonna be keeping it
Most-
mostly consistent from here on out. We're probably not gonna be doing much new stuff.
It's mostly map dependent.
We like
That's
our
if
3
we can
tanks
get-
too.
We do
Mhm.
like our 3 tanks.
Yeah.
I think that will be the main thing that'll be consistent across every map.
Okay,
Alright.
okay. That's good. That's good to see that you guys are still on your feet, thinking about what you guys want to play. I don't think I have any other questions.
I don't really have anything else to ask.
If you guys have anything to say to your guys' opponents for tomorrow, or to you guys' to Kitten Girl Club.
Yeah, I
you
want
guys-
to say something. Rafa, you got MTD hard. That's all I want to say.
Okay. That's yeah. That was McDonald's small fries.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's our team name?
McDonald's
McDonald's
small
small
fries.
fries.
McDonald's sus is small fries.
McDonald sauce small fries. Get
There's
it?
no
as-
sus in your name. Say that, and I will ban you.
As the captain does ask for his team name, which is very questionable, to say the least. They left.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone. They're
I
boomed.
think
I think they're already getting ready for the next game that I have to go get ready for.
yeah, I think Kitten Girl Club is gone. They are about to go into the next match against DayDream 2, which we will see in a little bit, probably after a break, right?
After this break, hopefully coming
I
up.
think you should walk out the door. Out the door. I don't wanna hurt you anymore, more. I don't wanna hurt you anymore. I'm just trying to give you something, but you're better off with nothing from me. And I think that you got the
and welcome back to the Revert Role Lock Rumble group stage day 2, where we've just had a game where McDonald's sus small fries won 2-0 over Kitten
I will
Girl
ban
Club.
you if you say the word sus.
So yeah, we saw McDonald's small fries take it in a 2-0 fashion over Kitten Girl
I'm
Club.
casting this game now.
Obviously they are playing again, this time against DayDream 2. But to stay in the tournament, actually, I believe Kitten Girl Club has to get a clean 2-0 just for their chances to stay alive.
Well, I've been told.
Addendum. Actually, I believe all KGC have to do is win because even if it's a 2-1, they'd have a worse map differential, but then the head-to-head tiebreaker comes in first, so they would they have a win virtue over DD2.
Well, that was Mustard, the guy who does not like the word sus in the name of the best team, McDonald's sus small fries.
If I may complicate this more, if Kitten Girl Club win this, there is a 3-way tie between DayDream 2, the Fries, and the Kitten Girl Club. So then it gets funky. So if DayDream 2 could win and not make this complicated, that would be ideal. Yeah, it'll be fun.
True.
Aren't the McDonald's small fries, aren't they already locked in? So the virtue of the tie would be unimportant?
It depends a little bit. We'll kind of wait and see, because it's a little bit of the circle of suck, right? That some teams have beaten other teams. So we'll kind of keep working it out. But if Kago Club want to have at least a chance to stay in, they need to win this game. If DayDream 2 win this in any way, they're through.
Such diversity
So Kago,
in
this is a
one place
must-win for Kitten
Overwatch
Girl to get
League.
through.
From the most beautiful crowd.
Well, alright. Thank you to Solomon and to Mustard for explaining that in such a clear and concise way. I'm sure we all definitely understand what is happening now. But yeah, as we said, we're going to focus on this game right here, which is DayDream 2 versus Kitten Girl Club. And, you know, Titan, I mean, we just saw Kitten Girl Club play, and they didn't look all that great.
To be fair, they lost to what looked like to be a somewhat style of goats comp with the triple tanks coming out from McDonald's small fries, and they had the 2 supports, so it looked to be some sort of goats comp against 4 tanks, and well, goats had the better sustain there. So
Right, we'll see if DayDream runs something similar to McDonald's small fries, or if they decide to go their own thing that, you know, might not work against Kitten Girl Club. But, you know, we'll see. We saw them the other day. They beat McDonald's small fries, and, you know, it wasn't all that clean. They lost the map, too, and, you know, I think this is going to be quite a game. We're going to have to see how each team adapts to the different playstyles. And coming out here, DayDream flashing the, you know, 5 supports, 1 Widowmaker, which I kind of hope we see.
well, I hope we don't, because if we see this, and if we see both compositions from both teams, this would be a Kitten Girl Club win by far. They just have more HP.
Yeah, so they are running out with this 5 support, 1 Widowmaker strat. It looks like Fanta and I think that's Paracelsus coming in at the side. Oh, they are pushing up mid. Hydro finds 2 before his untimely demise. Sappy and Rafa go down. Hydro gets picked off by CLCO, and a res comes out on the Rafa, so only Sappy and Hydro go down. DayDream establishing point control here as the hook from Obi-Wan misses. They're just going to try to stay alive, and with all of the sustain that they have with all these heals, I think they might just do that. And Hydro finds CLCO, but Rafa trading back out. Zool with all the assists comes and kills Obi-Wan, who's getting a little aggressive, and we will be going to a quick pause.
So looking from both teams, it looks as if DayDream 2 is doing what they are supposed to do with this comp and just healing each other up. Like it's you see their supports aren't dying because I see proper cooldown management, and then Hydrofurin on the Widowmaker finding 2 picks to start this map. That seems really good from DayDream 2.
I mean, we saw Obi-Wan getting a little aggressive trying to contest point there, but his hooks have not been that good. He missed, I think, 2 or 3. And, you know, if he hits a hook, the chances are pretty likely that someone from DayDream goes down, you know, barring an immortality field. I mean, Hydro, finding those picks off on the side, I think that's what they're going to be looking for in this composition, and they're going to be kind of riding on him with the rest of the team just supporting each other. And
we'll be getting a map restart.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, seeing these comms come out from both teams, do we see Kitten Girl Club go for a goat style if they fear that the 5 supports is coming out from DayDream 2, as that would be an easy way to counter?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Due to the map restart, we do have a different part of Nepal showing, or being played on. So no longer village.
No longer village. We're now into Sanctum. This could be the we could see a boop comp that will go for environmentals here. It looks to be that way for DayDream 2, as they have 3 of their heroes can get environmentals here.
And Hydra sticking with this Widowmaker that worked so well before the map reset. Burr on the Bastion, I'm not sure he's going to stay with that, but Kitten Girl Club playing the exact same composition, I believe.
This looks to be a very similar composition.
Is that Burr? Nah, Burr actually went on the Monkey. So now coming out of the gates, DayDream. Going to point.
A triple tank style comp. And it's it looks to be a very similar or the same comp from Kitten Girl Club.
Yeah, very similar, not at the exact same as Panther. Pile drives on point, just rolling around. Obi-Wan melee's Phantom, but Zool gets the hook off the edge on the Rafa. Catmom goes off the edge too. Somehow, the Lucio gets booped off the map. And Panther just trying to harass CLCO, which Burr ends up finishing. Obi-Wan kills Feet Fondler, or Paracelsus. But Zool goes down to Sappy. This is very back and forth between the two teams. Burr just trying to go in, tickle a few people, get a little damage in there, as the lamp does go down for Kitten Girl Club. Bit of brawling in this room as a mischarge comes in, and Bunny ends up killing Panther. And I believe this, yep, the point is taken by Kitten Girl Club. Phantom with the res on the Hydro. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to save this.
If you are a Kitten Girl Club, you just need to focus down Panther. Don't let Panther get anything done with this comp, because it looks like Panther is just setting up every single engage for this team.
I thought that might have been a pin off the map there onto Zool, but nah, he just took him straight to the wall, which is okay. Obi-Wan gets a melee onto Paracelsus, and Burr diving point here. A few ults for both sides. Sappy uses bomb just to remech here, I believe, and Zool hooks Catmom off again. I'm not sure where Catmom is playing to keep getting hooked off, but they keep doing it. Obi-Wan here, just using the whole hog to separate Panther. Is Panther gonna slip right? He's just hiding behind this pillar. Hydro in the background finds CLCO. Burr knocks, or gets the environmental kill off the Rafa. A turn here for DayDream.
It looks as if DayDream was just able to take a long fight and just outpoke Kitten Girl Club. And I see Samus or Hydrofurin setting up on this long angle. He's looking for possible picks, but little does he know, Kitten Girl Club is not pushing yet.
No, not yet, as a hook from Zool onto Sappy will end up with him being demac'd. Hydro just dominating this Widow 1v1, finds the head of CLCO again. That's a quick and clean affair there, as mines get dropped here. Hook misses from Zool, and they're just gonna try to keep him at bay for now. 40% on the point. Brewer goes down though to Obi-Wan, probably got hooked in there. CLCO. Right. CLCO will go down though to Paracelsus. Oh, nice hook on the Catmom. Catmom just getting absolutely bullied by Zool. He will go down in the end, and I believe this will be a retake by King Club.
Did you say that? Burr and Panther both get onto the point.
Yeah, Burr ends up using ult. He gets shattered, but Bunny does die to feet fondler, aka Paracelsus. But Rafa ends up dying there because of lack of healing, I guess. Obi-Wan, whole hogs Panther. He's been charging these up so quickly. Burr finds another kill on the Catmon. Bunny coming back from spawn. Sappy pulling out the Glock, trying to get the pick on the Paracelsus, not able to, as Steel CO finds a headshot on the Hydra Fury, and that falls off the map. Good call. Rafa is killing the Paracelsus as a pin from him ends up going A-Ray. And he's so low HP, is he gonna die? Yes, he does. Panther gets a kill, and Burr's on both supports. The side of King Girl Club. They both end
Girl
up
Club
falling.
needs to reset here. There's no point in trying to take a fight that is already lost at this point.
Panther makes a little mistake, falls off the mat. CLCO biting back, just kills Hydro yet again. Beat drop comes out here from King Girl Club. Hawk breaks. Spur jumps onto Bunny on the point. He has his primal available and he uses it here, just pushing Rafa straight into this corner. He gets pinned. Is he gonna go off the map? Yes, but he has leap available, and Rafa kind of sacrificed himself for nothing as Burr gets Bunny off. Gets Bunny into a corner and just dies, and CLCO goes down to the farm.
Burr is 17 HP. Burr needs to die if Kid and Girl Club wants to win this.
Catmon goes down again. I don't know how often Catmon has been alive, but it has not been often enough, as they've gotten picked off so many times. Sappy will lose his mech and his life. Transcendence comes out here from Paracelsus as Zool dominating the hog 1v1, kills Obi-Wan, and then pulls another whole hog out onto the Bunny. Bunny on the ball just to stall, but that's not good enough at all. And the first map of Nepal will go to DayDream.
What I'm seeing from here is when Kid and Girl Club loses a fight, they want to keep staying in the fight. They refuse to let the fight go. At some points that can work, especially when the fight is turnable, but when you've lost 4 members, your last 2 members just need to die, or they just need to back out at that point, because you are actively losing percentage.
Right, now we're back here on Village. We saw a glimpse of this before the reset, so it's looking like it's going to be a similar comp. Oh, Burr was flashing the Doom, but no. Now it is the 5 healers, 1 Widowmaker again. Maybe Kitten Girl Club has adjusted, and it looks like they have. They're going to point the Widow 1v1 up top. Hydro takes a body shot early and then a headshot. CLCO wins that nice and quickly. Now fighting Bunny. Sorry, Zool, but their team knew what DayDream were doing. They've seen it before, and they just went to point and kind of dominated.
That's what you're supposed to do against that 5 supports. You don't want to give them the space or the range just to let that Zenyatta carry at all. Letting the Zenyatta carry is always a loss in that situation, especially given the Zen miles of space where he doesn't have range fall off.
Yeah, both Widowmakers going down here. Zool finds the later kill on the CLCO though, so Hydron's gonna come back a bit quicker. King Girl Club, I think they're just content to sit point here. I mean, they have so many tanks, it's gonna be hard for DayDream to chunk them down. But we'll see as Panther finds a nice punch on the Catmon. Zool, a few headshots there in the CLCO. Everyone does kill Panther, but I doubt it'll be enough. Maybe it will, as Burr getting shattered and then pinned off the map. Rafa loves doing that. As, I mean, King Girl Club still has control of the point, but Fanta kills Sappy and Obi-Wan dead on point. It's probably gonna be flipped.
Well, this looks like DayDream 2 making the comp playing the comp adjustment, playing what I like to call the anti-goats. They do not want this tank line to get set up. They want their Sombra, Doomfist pretty much always going in, building Nano for their Ana, you know, making sure that Ryan is hacked, no shield for him, and just letting Hydro try to do as much as he can with all the space.
Right, Barry goes for a pile drive, ends up getting hooked. That is great by Obi-Wan. It wasn't enough to kill him though, and Panther going for the nice seismic slam finds Bunny. That's a lot of healing down, and he finds Cat Bomb too. That's both supports for King Girl Club dying. Rafa finds kill onto him, but you know, CCO gets a headshot on a Hydro. Maybe with enough ults, they might be able to turn this aside. He tries to use bomb. Doesn't find anything but the better ult. The remake comes out and kills Fanta. You know he's been wanting to do that. You know, you just know it. As Bur's Mines end up killing Rafa, Bur gets stuck by Obi-Wan's whole hog. Paracelsus here, just sitting on the edge. Let's see if he's gonna do some fancy jumps to get back, or is he just gonna sit? I think he might just sit there. As Panther finds CEO, just a nice dive there. Zool, back to Mega. 85% here is Paracelsus now 1v1ing the hog. Finds a nice sleep. Did he give his life here? I think he will. He could have just reset there a while ago, but he chose to sit. As Panther finds a seismic slam on the bunny. Obi-Wan. Oh, 4-man EMP. That is a huge EMP from Zool. Yes. Rappa and CCO go down, as well as Sappy's mech. Obi-Wan finds a kill on the Fanta, and Zool does go down. Sappy finds 2 out of mech here. This guy is cracked. As Lord, Paracelsus comes back on the Lucio just to stall. Panther finds Cat Mom. Almost another remake for Sappy, but it's not to be, as he finds yet another on the Panther. That's Village going the way of King Girl Club. It is 1-1 on Nepal.
It's Kitten Girl Club controlling the tempo of the game. They have to keep maintaining that tempo. The more they keep tempo, the better they'll do against DayDream 2, because it looks like DayDream 2 does not want to play any compositions that involve Reinhardt. They want to play a nice little dive style, or they want to play this ball with Doomfist Sombra. You need to just control this tempo. Controlling the tempo will win you this series.
Yes, it definitely will. Because we're seeing that Hydra was getting less and less value on the Widow. DayDream was getting less and less value overall, and I think that's what really opened it up for King Girl Club to win it. And they're coming out here with 4 tanks, 2 supports. So Bunny and Cap, I'm gonna have to play extra careful and just not to die, because they're kind of the backbone of this thing.
With a composition that we call Slam Units. So right here, you have the 4th.
Bunny goes down. That's a lot of the healing gone, as Panther just getting those crucial punches in. He does get hooked by Obi-Wan, but not before Rafa goes down. Sappy gets demeched here. That's just gonna be a full retreat for King Girl Club, as Bunny got taken down so early by a nice punch from Panther.
Panther really set up that engagement with the kill on the Bunny and then the slam from Bird.
Right, now as we see King Girl Club taking a bit more space, Obi-Wan kind of on his lonesome. Hopefully he doesn't get caught out here. He will get hacked. He's got a lot of health to work with. Will he stay alive? No, he will not. On the other side of things, Hydro goes down, and so does Panther to a fully charged CEO. Bird just rolling around point, trying to get that extra percentage in there before his team ends up, being pushed off at this point. Will almost have mines here. He might choose to drop them. Yes, he does. The hacks here from Zool has, let him farm up this EMP. As CCO takes down Paracelsus, and Sappy playing these massive diva plays finds 3. And that's a good cleanup from King Girl Club.
It's a really nice bait from Obi-Wan to bait 3 of them in against him and CLCO, and CLCO, who was very high charged, able to take down Panther and Hydro in that single fight, and he forced Zool out. That's a good fight to see from Kitten Girl Club, and they will look to maintain fights like that for the rest of this map and hopefully the series.
Yeah, keep your eyes on this man, Panther, as he gets nano off of all his cooldowns, but it doesn't matter, as that's a gigantic EMP from Zool, just setting up his team once again, and this is going to be a full wipe, as Obi-Wan just creeping off to the side. He's gone.
If you're Kitten Girl Club, I feel like that's a win. You threw in your Graviton Surge, you got out EMP, Nano Boost, and the Deadeye. That's a win.
Although maybe a win, they're going to have to do a lot more to win this map, as they're going to have some of their own ults online too. They got Window, Beat, Shatter, and Bomb. Everyone gets hacked. Woo! That is a nice Shatter. And bomb comes out. It's Sappy. This man is doing insane things. Finds the 4K Diva bomb, and this man is putting his team on his back to victory here.
That was a really sloppy engage from Kitten Girl Club, but just perfect placement on that Diva bomb from Sappy. It's a play that will win you fights 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, as we see Zool just trying to farm up this last 10% of his EMP here. Panther again trying to find a sneaky punch on one of the backline members. Lamp forced out from Bunny, as that is a 3-man ante. Be able to do something with that, and they do. Bunny goes down. That's again a lot of the healing of 4-man EMP from Zool, and this man just does not miss. Some kills going back and forth there. Zool goes down himself as well. Shatter out, finds Fanta, and Sappy will use the micro missiles to gain the final blow there. Hydra finds Rafa, but Hydra will pay with his life. As Burr doing Burr things, rolling around on point. Finds a nice kill on the Seal CEO. 90% though here for Kitten Girl Club, and just is gonna go to the side of DayDream, but this is one fight territory.
Last fight, and for DayDream 2, this is looking very bad. You only have your Deadeye, and maybe you get your Rally and your Meteor Strike. While Kitten Girl Club, they're gonna have that Graviton Surge and maybe that Diva Bomb for this fight. That dreadful combo to play.
Yeah, High Noon comes out, it doesn't find anything. He needed something big with that, but Obi-Wan gets stunned and hacked in every way imaginable. Kitten Girl Club are still pushing through this though, as the Graviton Surge comes out. Zool and Fifandler go down. Panther finds a massive kill with his ult, and then he gets punched on the Rafa. Hydra goes down to CLCO, but Panther, this man is uncontested. Kills Bunny, who swapped to the Moira, 84% to Hurl. Dies. CLCO goes down. This last fight was looking so grim for DayDream, but then Panther just turned it into the best thing ever. As just the last members of Kitten Girl Club just staggering on the point straight into Burr's Mines. And that is going to be map 1 going to the side of DayDream after what looked so winnable from Kitten Girl Club.
DayDream played that last fight so well. They let Obi-Wan get way too aggressive in trying to engage the point, and then they hack Obi-Wan and they all turn on Obi-Wan, and that was just a key way for them to win this fight. Even with CLCO's huge grab at the to save that, it was not enough.
No, it can never be enough. Sappy, he did a lot there. He got a few multi-kills, and that 4K bomb was especially nice. But in the end, it wasn't enough to save Kitten Girl Club from going down 0-1. And, you know, this is really crucial because now they're going to need to get 2 in a row here to keep their chances in the Revert Role Lock Rumble alive. And I'm not really seeing it happen. After all, they seem kind of uncoordinated, and they're just not really peeling for their healers. Bunny and Cat, I'm getting just, picked off first over and over again due to the amazing Doomfist plays by Panther and the amazing Sombra play by Zool.
Yeah, honestly, this may not sound like a popular opinion, but maybe they should be going a goat style composition for on the side of Kitten Grow Club. The Doom is getting a lot of value, same with the Sombra. You could always run a Brigida and an Ana to shut those 2 down, because usually you don't want to run the Zenyatta into the Sombra and the Doom, because the Zenyatta will get bullied 24/7. I do think that running some type of goats composition could better benefit them, especially if they pick a map like Rialto, like how we saw yesterday with McDonald small fries. Just playing goats on Rialto allowed them to win and take map control a lot.
Yeah, we saw DayDream 2 falter to McDonald's small fries when they played that goats comp. As the Lucio for McDonald's small fries kind of aided them, and we'll see if Catmom can do the same thing for the side of Kitten Girl Club. And a lot of this is gonna come down to the wire, as we just saw in Nepal. It was 99-99 on the last map, and Glade does get the sub in here for CLCEO, and I don't know about that.
Maybe they do want to go with some ghost style composition here. Maybe it's I mean, they could have run a goat style composition there with CLCO and the Brig. Maybe they prefer some sort of composition here with the map that they are going to pick.
Yeah, map not chosen yet. Oh, actually, it is. We will be going to. You guessed it. We're going to Rialto, as you know, they're probably gonna try to run some more brawl-heavy compositions that, you know, have more stuns that are able to shut down the Panther Doomfist and shut down any other potential threats to their backline.
I mean, I would think here if you want to run a goats, Ana goats might be the best here because you know that DayDream 2, they are coming out on the, you know, they most likely will come out on the Sombra Doomfist. So you may want to play like an Ana and a Brigida with the Lucio for your goats backline. You just want stuns on those DPS to not allow them to do anything. And just your team can clean them up pretty easy, and it'll be a fight win with if you can get one of those DPS.
Yeah, I'm really looking for DayDream maybe playing a Pharah here, because we haven't really seen Kitten Girl Club, you know, use a hit scan player in any of their compositions really, except for the Widowmaker, of course. But CLCO getting subbed out, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Ooh, sorry, but what is gonna happen there? As you know, lots of stuff could really happen here because Rialto is such a diverse map between all three of its points.
I mean, well, there's one thing in common about all of the 3 points. It's all about when you win a fight, the amount of space that you take. When you win a fight on first point of Rialto, you need to take pretty much to the first checkpoint. If you're not taking the first checkpoint, you're allowing for the defending team to do so much, and you're allowing for them to get back into the fight and get back with maybe 2, possibly 3 fights on this first defense.
Yes, sir. As Kitten Girl Club will be attacking first, you know, running their comps. You know, they're gonna. We're not sure what they're gonna run yet, as we have 20 seconds before they're actually allowed to choose their heroes, due to some, you know, latent, you know, mouse pressing from the side of Skybeam 24. But we will see. As King Girl Club, I hope they figure something out here, and because I actually want to see a three-way draw um, going into the playoffs part.
I would also like to see that 3-way tie. It does benefit a team. It does benefit. It will benefit the second seed, which I believe it would be a 3-way tie, which in the circle of suck, as Solomon said earlier. So I don't know how they would break that tie. If they go by map differential, at the moment, with a Kitten Girl Club win, would favor McDonald's small fries if they do map differential, but if they want to break it some other way, it would favor different teams.
Yeah, actually, the overlays are a bit off. King Girl Club is down 0-2 in their matches, but that's alright. As we see King Girl Club actually come out with the exact same composition they ran on Nepal, four tanks, 2 supports, but this time Bunny's on the Zarya and Glade is on the Lucio. As Zool's still on the Sombra, as Fanta goes down early. Panther finds Catmom in the backline. That's Nepal flashbacks all over again. That's Obi-Wan. Nice kill on to Paracelsus there. And they're just gonna get free cart here. As they have a lot of health, they're just gonna be able to push up. And quickly too, with Glade on this Lucio.
It needs to be 3 of these Kitten Girl Club tanks taking the space. Maybe not all 4, but you definitely need 3 and the Lucio all up there.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to have Sappy just peel for their backline, which is a really good idea. And Glade almost at this beat already. He'll charge so far above anyone else. Catmom almost goes down, 29 HP. Luckily they get the heal off. Glade gets uppercut straight to the face, but speaking of things to the face, Zool melee to death by Obi-Wan. Panther, another nice punch onto Bunny. Kitten finds 3 at the end of that fight.
It was just a really clean re-engage from DayDream 2. Kitten Girl Club, it'll have to be on Sat B and Bunny to mitigate a lot of this damage coming in from DayDream 2, whether it be via the bubble or the defense matrix from Sat B or Bunny. But they need to stop some of this damage coming in, as it looks DayDream 2 is just putting in too much damage for Kitten Girl Club to handle.
Yeah, and we saw Panther got nanoed there, and he was just allowed to make so much space with said nano, and another retreat. That's more time off the clock for Kitten Girl Club, but I think they're going to be a fan of these fast fights.
They probably will be, because it'll get them more chances to fight, but it'll be a tough next 2 fights, next 2 to 3 fights for Kitten Girl Club, as they have to run into an EMP Meteor Strike and a Rip Tire.
Yeah, but they have some of their else of their own. But Bunny charging up an AKM grab, only 65% there. And Sabu uses his bomb, trying to gain some space. Obi-Wan falls extremely low. Panther looking for a punch kill. He will not find it, as nice EMP comes out from Zool. Blade and Obi-Wan will go down, but so does Kate. Panther, nice punch kill there on the Bunny, and they're gonna have to back up yet again. This Panther's just taking all the space he wants against this 4-tank composition.
It's nobody being able to mitigate Panther here. It's no stun for this composition. I'd say Obi-Wan probably, well, they do have a stun, they have a hook, but I'd say Obi-Wan would be better off on either Brigitte or McCree, because Panther is just getting away with murder at this point.
Yeah, Bunny almost up to a grab finally here as Blade aggressively beats. Ooh, nice tire from Caden, finds Catmom. He's going to be pushed. Very low HP. He will get taken down, but not before Bunny and Glade. And of course, Obi-Wan and Raph go down. This is, after a great first push by Kitten Girl Club, this is not looking good for them at all.
They will have one team, maybe one team fight left. They'll need most likely Sat B to touch, even with the late respawn.
Yeah, Sapu switches over to the ball here to touch. As Rapha trying to push, he gets bubbled. Raph finally comes out from Bunny, but not going to be enough to follow up on it as Burr, who gets caught, gets nanoed. 4-man EMP, Zool. These are so massive. And Panther just able to follow up with all his cooldowns. And that's the first point done. That's the first half done, excuse me, as Kitten Girl Club not able to break through the Stonewall defense of DayDream 2.
I mean, DayDream 2 played a really good defense, and they got the full hold on this map, and maybe we will see a fuller hold from Kitten Girl Club. DayDream 2 they have to get to the end of this point, which is, from experience on playing this map, it is not easy to get through first point, especially against a brawl-heavy comp. They can play under, there's about 3 or 4 corners on this map where you can just play as the defense and you'll be fine.
Yeah, Kitten Girl Club just gonna have to find some way to deal with Panther and Zool just combining to make this deviously deceptive DPS duo that is just absolutely dominating them.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like they're switching anything up here. Except Bunny's now on BAP, which is probably a good call, as Bunny didn't get too much done on the Zarya. But they are sticking with this 4-tank composition, so let's hope it works.
I mean, if I'm Kitten Girl Club, I probably do want to spawn hold here. I don't want to hold this first corner. I would like to hold in the spawn, and just, if I'm playing in the spawn, you'll be fine of getting at least 2 or 3 fights.
They're not holding in the spawn, they're holding around first corner, as we see Zool on the Kree, Panther on the Hanzo. We'll see how they're able to chunk down these massive health bars of these 4 tanks as Catma almost falls down. Nice pipe bomb placed by Caden. Doesn't go down. They're just trading shots here. Obi-Wan misses a hook onto Caden. Spur now in the back line. Panther 1 HP will get healed up. Zool swaps back over to his signature Sombra. second. They're not on the Doomfist. Not gonna be that big of a deal just yet, as we're kind of just able to do what he wants. As Obi-Wan drops down in the back line. I don't know what that was. That looked like me whenever I play with Sappy. He's just kind of feeding, but whatever. Bunny will die to Kitten here, and this
could be the map.
This is it, yeah. I don't know what happened from Kangaroo Club. They just kind of fell over.
It looked as if Obi-Wan just went into the backline, greedy for kills, wasn't able to get those kills, and it cost them the series. There's not enough tank line for that damage, and it'll be DayDream 2 who will be moving on to play. I believe they're playing Epic Penguins of Madagascar tomorrow.
Yeah, they will, and that will be quite a game to watch, but I mean, that's kind of an anticlimactic way to end this, as Kangaroo Club looked at least somewhat decent in the Nepal game, and then just absolutely putting the bed there, as they weren't able to do a single thing.
It's very unlucky for Kitten Girl Club. Their hopes and dreams will end here, and we will have our single elimination playoff matches ready.
Okay, we are going to have an interview here. It is
Bring in DayDream 2.
Yep, we'll bring in. We're bringing in. Actually, not DayDream 2. We're bringing in Kitten Girl Club.
It's.
Never mind. I'm looking in a different chat. Welcome, DayDream 2. How was your match?
Baba Booey.
Oh,
It was something to say the least. We did a bit trolling at first.
Baba Booey, indeed. As Zool, your Sombra play was very clean and helped your team come to a great full hold there on Rialto. So, what did you see that maybe the audience didn't see?
No one was shooting at me, so I got free hacks.
Factual.
You know, see, that's the thing. When people are running goats, the only one who can really shoot at a Sombra is a diva, and their diva wasn't doing that.
Their diva
But
was
they were,
trying to peel against me.
and they
'cause I
were
was
also
going-
running Slambulance, which just made it even easier for us. Because before this tourney started, I said we're not locking goats. It's not happening. As the player coach, I made that executive decision, and we developed a normal comp and then an anti-goats comp. And so far, we've mostly only played our anti-goats. And it's been proven effective. You basically just as much disruption as possible and keep them split up, and they can't run.
They let me play Zenyatta.
Also, a good portion of the teams do not play around their Lucio cooldowns properly, and they don't run at good targets. So even though Paracelsus is like 2 meters from them, they just don't go at him.
They let me play Zen.
He's just so happy about being able to play Zen.
Also, we pulled out the 6 supports. Unfortunately, did we lose that map?
No,
Did
we
lose
played
that one?
5 supports and we had a Hydra running it down mid on
yeah.
a Widowmaker like Tyler won when Draven gets banned.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
alright, you guys have indeed locked in your spot, I believe, in second place. So you will be playing Epic Penguins of Madagascar. Are you ready for that rematch?
No.
Or
Nah.
no?
Yes.
So
I get to go Genji.
Tourney's rigged. SR is unbalanced. Go next. We lose. Go next. But we'll have fun and we'll make it an interesting show for the audience.
I'm gonna lock Zen.
I'm locking Genji.
So here's the thing. I'm actually gonna prevent him from
might
locking
be.
Zen. He's gonna be on our tank position.
Oh, even better.
And we're gonna put our
I'm gonna play
Kiwi,
Sigma because
Kiwi
he has his
high
speed
ping
out.
player. We're gonna put our high ping player on like hit scan and just watch everything go to shit.
Doom.
Oh,
Think
Doom's a good
Doom
one.
just time.
Yeah.
You know, you should
I
let me play the
carry on
character that
Doom.
has his feet exposed.
No.
Why? On the FIFA on the alert.
Okay, thank you, Paracelsus.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I disconnected him.
Did he get kicked? Yeah, he
Yes.
did. GG, go next. Go next.
Indeed, GG, go
Later.
next.
Thanks for having me on. I am the Giga Brain architect of Daydreams to success. I am the best player on the team. I am very humble.
That is not true.
Okay,
Thank you.
so thank you to Daydream 2, but now we will be having an interview with the first team out of the tournament, which will be Kitten Girl Club.
Welcome, Kitten Girl Club. So your tournament ends here, unfortunately. What inspired your team to run the Slambulance comp?
We had no main tank players and a bunch of Lucio players, but none of our Lucio players were playing Lucio, and Rafa was playing Reinhardt, and we tried to play other comps, but they didn't go too well. So haha, funny Slambulance.
I see. And on Rialto, may I ask a very simple question about Bunny Zarya?
Okay, well, you see, I prefer to play the diva, but Sappy's a better diva than me.
True. Sappy, you did amazing on Diva, especially on Nepal. That 4K bomb was mwah. It was perfect.
Yeah. The 4K. Satbi just told us where the fuck my bomb going. He just got the 4K.
Yeah,
Screwed
he
up my
did.
bomb,
He did
but
do
then it
the
did a
where'd
big
my
thing.
bomb go? Yes.
What did my
It's like he
bomb
wanted
do?
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you play diva.
Yeah. The only thing that happened on Nepal that I remember is me dominating the Widow 1v1. So who's the real champion?
Yeah, I mean, it
Well,
was
not
looking pretty
us.
bad for you in the first map of Nepal COCO, but then you really turned it on and started dominating. So, congratulations, but also it's a bit sad that you guys are the first team out of the tournament. But I do have a question. If you guys had to have one team win, who would you guys want to win the Revert Role Lock Rumble?
I would like Yor to win. I think like
I
half of
also
my
would like
coaches
Yor
have
to
been on are on Yor, and it'd be funny to see the team win with 5 players.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, we
I
scrimmed them
want
once.
I wanted McDonald's to win because I have some friends in there, but Epic Penguins are just way too good, man.
I want to see Yor win. We scrimmed them once really early on, and all we did was like sit in a corner together in like a mode. It was very fun, and I killed Aki maybe like 20 times. Very good scrim. Very fun people as well.
All right. Well, thank you to you guys for coming in this interview, and thank you for playing in this tournament, as this will wrap up day 2 of the Revert Role Lock Rumble. Titan, anything to say?
Yeah. Well, tomorrow we have three more games. We have Yor against McDonald's Small Fries. We have DayDream 2 and Epic Penguins of Madagascar. And then the winner of those two games will meet in the Revert Role Lock Rumble Grand Finals.
Yeah, and I know that'll be an excellent game for sure. So, as today comes to a close, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.